Welcome to this online course platform, an all-in-one solution. Which one? Okay, so what we've got to look at here is lots of different points, even if you're already using a platform, because you might have selected the wrong one. Now, this vlog that I'm doing today is based on my experience plus many other users coming across to the platform that I work for, which is Zenler. Okay, so I've been through this stuff and I know first-hand experience, and I've also talked to a lot of course creators who have migrated across from different platforms, and we need to look at what you need to look at before you actually make that choice and decision about choosing that online course platform that you want to invest your time in setting up your site and your course. So let's talk first about what is an online course platform and how it will make your life simpler when you want to sell courses or memberships. So the blog article I've written with this, which you want to definitely check, is in the description because there's a lot more information inside there and it's slightly different to this. But first of all, I want to tell you what it is. Okay, so the online course platform itself is an all-in-one solution. It means that you don't have to put things together, have separate subscriptions and all of this stuff. It makes your life so much simpler and means administrating everything is in one central location. Okay, there's obviously it's set up for you selling online courses or membership sites, so it's built into it, it's the foundation of it. Okay, so in Zenler's case it's built on a marketing base, so we realized that the number one pain point is actually marketing courses, so we built it around that and everything else comes from that. But that is what an LMS, a learning management system, an all-in-one solution, an online course platform is. Now you'll be like, well, I didn't know there was any different. Well, there is, because you can start to sort of jimmy in different plugins and things. If you're doing a WordPress site, you can do all these different plugins that you can put in on top of. But you've got to administrate that, you've got to update it, you've got to keep it current. You might have conflicts happening between the separate plugins that you've got put into the platform. So this is what it is. This is how it makes your life simpler. And yes, there is a yearly or a monthly fee associated with it. But lots of these platforms give you the chance to try 30 days for free, and then they charge you. In Zenler's case, we have a free plan that's unlimited and we charge 10% per transaction. And obviously, if you do our paid plans, you get 30 days free anyway. So Zenler's a little bit special in that regard. Okay, so it's worth trying even if you don't use it. So I want to just talk about the key values now, which I've kind of already covered. Everything is one place. As the name suggests, it's an all-in-one solution. There's no extra subscriptions or additional tools. Well, at least with Zenler there's not. Okay, most platforms, if you need to run lives, you'll have to get a Zoom subscription, but with Zenler it's built in, so it's just an instant. It's worth you knowing, because these things can mount up even in all-in-one solutions. Okay, so no development cost, so any new features they bring in should come into the platform. Again, that's true with Zenler, but I can't say it about all the platforms. Okay, but generally the features come in and you get access to them and you don't have to spend any time developing it or anything else. So there's no additional charges outside of the yearly or monthly fees, as I talked about. So no hosting fee, even with huge amounts of media. So again, you know, if you've got lots and lots of videos, you've got lots of media of PDFs, handouts, pages that you've done, you're not paying for this extra hosting fee. It's all part of that all-in-one solution, and these costs can really mount up if you're paying for your own hosting service or using something like a WordPress site. You'll have to keep growing with that, and then you can actually find that the cost is cheaper to have an all-in-one platform from the start. So bear that in mind, and this is why I'm really trying to say to you, all-in-one platforms, online course platforms are the way to go with this sort of stuff. And I know, because I've done every side of this stuff I'm talking about now. I'm not just saying this to you, I'm telling you from first-hand experience. So I'll give you a definition of an online course platform. It's normally, it's an all-in-one platform. It saves you time and it saves you money. So long-term, it's a really good investment. Okay. So key features of online course or a membership platform, and these are the ability to sell courses through multiple payment gateways. So yeah, that should all be included. PayPal and Stripe should be standard. Take multiple payment types like payment plans, one-off subscription, or even have it as a free course as well. Be able to send emails out and authenticate your email for better deliverability, so that should be built into the system. Be able to run both courses and a membership site, or both as a hybrid model. Many lesson types should be included, many media types should be included with any platform that you go to. So these are all points I'm giving you now that you should look for in that platform that you want to choose. Okay guys, you should be able to drip content. So dripping content means that if you've got 5 lessons, you might want to drip each lesson over one come out every week. That's a drip process. Okay, so you want to make sure you've got that, because it is a good thing to have. Make sure you've got surveys, quizzes, and that people can submit assignments as well. This is powerful. Have marketing funnels built in, so you don't have to buy an additional subscription, such as ClickFunnels, these kind of things. You should be able to add pages, landing pages, extra sales pages. These sort of things should be standard. The freedom to design the way you want, so there should be some sort of page builder or templates that you can select, so you can quickly style them up into your own brand. This is a key. Be able to run lives and charge for the lives as well. So lives, we know, number one, conversion. You want that ability to be able to get in contact and actually chat with your customers or your students as they're going through a course or a program that you've got running. Okay, so lives, I think, is a key thing. You just need that with everything nowadays. You should be able to create coupons to give special offers, like, Christmas special, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, those kind of things. So create automations that fire. So these automations are emails that fire on a particular action, like someone enrolls in a course and a sequence of emails might go out to them. So that should be by default inside of that system. A solid education system to back up you as an instructor, to give you more information about the platform, to tell you marketing tips. These should be, with whatever platform you choose, it should be very thorough, so that you don't get lost and have to send messages to support or scrabble around. This backbone of education is key, is really, really important. We realize that here at Zenler. So how do you choose your perfect all-in-one platform? Well, there's certain things we can do to make sure that we're on the right track to choosing the right platform. So you need to make the choice based on your needs. So now let's look at making a decision. You will have a clear plan of what you want to do. So having a flexible platform from the onset is vital to your learning model, and it should be able to change and grow with you as well. So what are the requirements and what to look for an all-in-one platform? So we're going to just do a little bit of analysis, short and long-term goals as a course creator. So what features do you need now? Guys, I've got a blog post for this. You can go and copy and paste and put this in if you need to use it as a guide. So you want to look, how easy is a platform to learn the basics? Okay, so how quick can you get up to speed with selling your courses? So you want to jot down your ideal student's journey. What do you want your student to do? Do you want them to come in, find you through maybe a funnel, and then you want to warm them up with a live and then take them into a course? And then how is that course? What is the student gonna have out of this course? Is going to be a series of videos with some emails to back it up. These are things that you need to be thinking about. What is the thing that you're selling? How are you going to present that to your audience? Okay, so you want to also think of the future and what you might do, okay, and that your platform can support that future vision, or is going to at some point with a new feature release or something like that. So you want to set up a session with the support team at the chosen platform so you can ask them questions. So they should have a live support desk that you can actually ask these questions. Most platforms do when you're coming in. They might give you a free onboarding service. These kind of things, very important. So does the platform offer a free trial? You know, what is that trial? Because you want to see, you don't want to commit to something and then realize it's not for you, and you don't want to spend a ton of work in it and pay money out when it didn't work for you in the first place. So do they have a good education area? Again, you know, the education is key here. We need to be backing this stuff up, and you need to be fully supported. Do they charge extra for any add-ons? Like if they've got any add-ons, like maybe they've got a pro membership area and they're charging you $99 a month or something to be part of that. You know, watch out for these little add-ons, because a lot of the platforms do this stuff, and we don't want you to go down the route of throwing your money away before you've made your first sale, do we? So what are the reviews like? So maybe go into the group of that platform, ask questions, you know, ask them questions and get the answers out of them. Check their review sites like G2 or Trustpilot. Check and find these things out. So these are key points that you want to analyze before selecting your perfect platform, okay, your perfect online platform. So online course platforms, definitely worth exploring. Well, I'm going to say the first one is Zenler, because we are the best, all right? So you don't need to look any further. No, honestly, you do. You need to look around and see what works for you. You want to be asking the questions. You want to be getting the experience of what the users have, okay? So another good one, a big boy here, we're talking about Kajabi, which spends a lot of money on marketing, and that's probably why you know about it. A lot of people use it. They're marketing giants. They send stuff out all the time. Thinkific, the same. Teachable, Podia, but there are a lot more platforms to choose. You know, lots of new ones like System.io is coming in. There's a ton of ones. You might even say Gumroad's going to work for you. You know, there's so many different platforms. You've got to find out what's working for you. At Zenler, if you join our community, you can ask these questions, and if we feel that our platform's not suited to your particular needs, we will tell you, okay? We also have live support desks to back that up as well. So platform price obviously is a massive part of what you're doing. So how much are they charging yearly or monthly, and do they give you information on how it's going to go up? Do they grandfather you into a price and these sort of things? Look at the price, and I'll say one thing to you: look at our price, Zenler, okay? One of the biggest reasons people like to take the DIY approach is basically because of money. It's they think, okay, I can have my hosting fee, I can put a free WordPress site on there, and I can use lots of these free plugins. But it's not that easy, because if you're going to have any kind of good system, you're going to have to pay for extra plugins to go in there, and you will find that the cost of those can surpass an all-in-one platform, okay? Plus all of the time factor and the technical difficulties. Unless you're a website designer, you're going to have problems getting this stuff to work together. You know, you might have a different mail system like MailChimp tied into it, again, subscription. You know, you might use one of these Learn plugins, that's another subscription. You might have Zoom, that's another subscription. You know, you see how it mounts up, and then suddenly you're paying more than an all-in-one course platform. So be aware of that, okay? So as I mentioned before, platform support is one, I would say, probably the biggest thing for me personally. When I go into a platform, I want them to have training on every part, and I want it to be very, very thorough on what they're covering, all aspects of that platform. And for me, that's a big one. Also, being able to reach out to people that are already doing course creation, giving you their, you know, telling you their stories and these sort of things is just really, really gold dust. Not only does it teach you, but it also motivates you. And I think when we are solo entrepreneurs and we are doing these things ourselves, we're very insular, and having these motivational stories can really boost us. So any kind of support with those kind of things is a big must for a platform, I think. So at Zenler, we believe all education should be free to anybody, whether they're with the platform or not, and we supply that because that's our goal, to make you successful. And we realize if we've helped you in your journey, you're probably going to join us anyway. Okay, so the bottom line: discover Zenler, the trusted online course platform. So yeah, so it's a little bit of a plug. You want to check out Zenler, right? It's got everything, and more importantly, I think with us personally, we're always looking out for you. We take your opinion seriously, and we implement changes into the platform based on what you're telling us. This is not the way most companies do it. They'll just come up with a feature and they'll just add it in there. Not many companies look at what people are saying and take it so personally to make those improvements and tweaks, and we do this all the time. Just ask on our group. So guys, look, I really hope that this little vlog here today is going to help you choose your online course platform, and that you make that right decision. Definitely don't rush into it. Just take your time. Take some of those key points. You can find the blog post down there. There's key points you can take out, and you can use those as a basis to choose your online platform of choice. See you later, guys.